The ANC must survive, even if individuals must fall. Those chilling words from ANC Chairperson Gwede Mantashe echoed across the nation on what is now being called the most seismic political day in post-apartheid South Africa. In a shocking, unannounced press conference held behind closed doors and with no presidential spokesperson in sight, Mantashe delivered a political earthquake. Cyril Ramaphosa is out, and his successor has been named. South Africa watched in disbelief as the man long considered one of Ramaphosa's staunchest allies took to the podium and publicly confirmed the president's fall from grace. Mantashe, composed yet visibly stern, declared, "After intense internal deliberations, the African National Congress has taken a collective decision to move forward, with new leadership at the helm. This is not about betrayal. It's about survival." The announcement follows months of mounting pressure on Ramaphosa's administration. The failure scandal continues to haunt him. His inaction on energy reform and load shedding has left millions disillusioned. The 2026 local elections forecast showed the ANC's popularity plummeting under his leadership. And internally, his grip on the party weakened, with youth leagues and provincial structures increasingly defiant. But few could have predicted this. Not even seasoned insiders. According to deep ANC sources, the move to remove Ramaphosa was orchestrated in less than 72 hours, after a top-secret emergency NEC meeting reportedly turned into a showdown. Word is, a coalition of senior ANC veterans, frustrated with Ramaphosa's neutrality politics and slow governance, forced a vote of no confidence in his leadership. Mantashe was reportedly the swing vote. The bombshell didn't stop with the announcement of Ramaphosa's exit. In a twist few anticipated, Paul Moshatile, the current deputy president, will assume the presidency in an acting capacity, with ANC Treasurer General Gwede Mantashe emerging as a potential permanent replacement in 2027, pending elective conference outcomes. This two-tier transition plan reveals deep strategy within the ANC, stabilizing with a seasoned party loyalist while grooming a new face for the national stage. Moshatile, known for his behind-the-scenes maneuvering, was reportedly instrumental in consolidating support from key provinces and veterans, particularly in Gauteng and Limpopo. As of now, Cyril Ramaphosa has not issued a public statement. Sources close to the presidency claim he was blindsided by the announcement, having refused to resign just days earlier. In fact, it's believed that Ramaphosa was still drafting a national address when Mantashe made his declaration. He thought he had until the end of the month. He underestimated how desperate the party was to cut ties before the 2026 elections spiral further. This raises grave constitutional questions. Was this a party coup, or a constitutional transition? South Africans are divided. Some see this as a desperate ANC survival tactic, attempting to refresh its image by tossing Ramaphosa under the bus. Others believe this might be the beginning of internal renewal, a party finally confronting its failures. Outside Luthuli House, protesters and supporters clashed, some chanting, "Ramaphosa must go," while others screamed, "Hands off Cyril." Social media is flooded with hashtags like #RamaphosaGone, #MantashMove, and #ANCOverhaul. Analysts say this is uncharted territory. Never before has a sitting ANC president been so abruptly cut off by his own party with zero warning to the public. According to Mantashe, a formal parliamentary handover process will begin in the coming days, during which Ramaphosa will formally resign and Moshatile will be sworn in. But critics warn this move could backfire. Will opposition parties contest the legitimacy of this transition? Could this trigger early national elections? And will South Africans buy into the ANC's promise of reform with new leadership? One thing is certain, the Ramaphosa chapter is closing. Whether it ends as a tragedy, betrayal, or liberation story is yet to be seen. But tonight, South Africa is reeling. It's the end of an era, and the start of a political storm.